So since it's been cut, right, I've cut off the prism at this angle with a straight cut. I want to find the true shape. Now the true shape would be the exact shape of the opening here, once you're looking at it at 90 degrees. Because when you're looking at it from above, it still looks like a regular hexagon. But the true shape shows you that it's much longer now, so it's an irregular hexagon. Now the side view does give you a view of that opening, but it's not the true shape, because you're looking at it at an angle. You'll have to rotate the side view to view the true length of the true shape. Now the true shape is going to be projected from the true length of the front view. So I have to look at it, to see the true shape, I have to look at it perpendicularly, which would mean that since this was 45, I have to look at it at a 45 degree angle. If this cut was at 60 degrees, I would have to look at a 30 degree angle to make it perpendicular, and vice versa. If it were 30, I'd have to look at it at a 60 degree angle, always perpendicular. So I've projected these lines to get the true shape in the space here required to fit in the true shape. And I'm going to project also each edge, which would be the 2 and 6 here, 2 and 6 where they have been cut, I've projected, and the 3 and 5 here. I'm going to lengthen them a bit. Make them as long as you want, just to fit in the true shape there. So if I draw a perpendicular to those lines, which would be parallel to this line with 45 degrees, that gives me a center line. That gives me the true length of the true shape, which would be this length here. Now this center line has been taken from this length, so that line goes through the true shape across the middle like that. So it can be also shown that that line goes through the true shape in the middle of the plan. Now we're going to use that line as this line, and I'm going to find the perpendicular distance of each point from that line, how far each of these is from that center line. Now, to measure perpendicularly, I have to draw a sort of a grid. So I'm going to draw a perpendicular line between 2 and 6 going across that center line, and a perpendicular line between 3 and 5 going through that center line. So these lines, these dimensions here, are as if they're going from this point to that point and across each point from here to here, that distance. Now all I need to do now is look at number 1. Number 1 has been projected from this point here onto the center line. Now number 1 is exactly in the middle, so that's where number 1 would be. So is number 4. Number 4 is being projected from this point, it's exactly on the center line, so that's where number 4 would be. Now number 2 and number 6 are this distance away from the center line. So they can be marked from the center line, that distance away, and that distance away. 3 and 5 are the same distance, so from the center line, where 3 and 5 were projected, mark there, and a mark there. So my true shape now looks something like this. And that's my true shape, which would be the true shape of this opening. Right? I've taken the true length from here, but the widths, I've taken them from there.